Hi guys, welcome to Easy Peasy Gardening. I'm your gardener friend Ruchi, and it is beginning of fall now. So all the summer vegetables are towards the end of their lives, and I get a lot of questions that show us your garden, how everything is growing. So I thought better late than never. So today I'm going to go through my garden and we'll harvest whatever is left over from the summer vegetable or the summer crop. And then I'm going to prepare a series of videos where I'll show you how to cook them. So let's get started. And while walking up to the vegetable plants, I'll show you some other things that have been growing. So here, I have zinnias. They are growing beautifully. There are more zinnia plants here and here. And then here, I have this island in which these cactuses, they were blooming. I posted a picture a few weeks ago, and my chrysanthemums, they're almost ready to bloom. I can see the buds coming out. And on this island, I just scattered the seeds. So nasturtium growing, some poppy seeds growing, some hollyhocks growing. So it's going to be interesting in winters. And this is our fig tree. And if you can see, there are a lot of figs here. So I'm going to harvest some figs today and probably make something from it. Just removed all the tomato plants from here. So here is my serrano pepper plant. I don't use it that much, but you can see it's growing, so I'm going to harvest that. Is mint. I don't think I need it today, but here's my lamb's quarters, mustard, and this is ground cherry, so we'll harvest some of the ground cherries. And this purple hyacinth, going to harvest this. It is climbing up the trellis. And these long beans, these are so interesting. You're going to harvest some of the long beans and amaranth. And this is end of the summer season. It's end of September. It's already fall. So all these vegetables, these are all summer vegetables. So they are kind of finishing up. And then I have my zucchini plants, not zucchini, sorry, squash plants. So I have some squashes. So this one is small, but again, it is end of the season. And I also have some okras. So we'll harvest those too. So I'm going to harvest some of the serrano peppers and then maybe we'll make something with it. It's so easy to break them. Just you turn them in a different direction and they come out. There are many more lying there, but I think these are sufficient. Now let's go towards our ground cherry. So if you have seen my previous video, I grew this from a ground cherry fruit itself, and it was in a container and it was doing really well. Then we moved to a different place and now I have planted it in the ground. And one thing I've noticed that it's not doing that well here. One, that it gets probably too much sun and it needs a lot of water. And right now where I live, there's drought situation, so I don't water it as much. So though I see a lot of fruit, they're not as big, but that's fine. So one of the things you will notice is that always at the bottom you'll have some ground cherries lying like this, and they are all fine. You can pick them up and you can eat them. So when they are completely dry, they basically fall off. But like here, you can see this one, as soon as you touch it, it comes out. So you can see like this one is completely dry. You can hear the sound. This one is not that dry, but still you can pick it up. Again, there are plenty of these lying in the ground. Picking up those. Like this one is completely dry. But look at it. So many more that are green. So this will still produce, even though it is fall. It has a lot of fruit, and it has more flowers coming in. So it will keep on producing ground cherries. So we picked quite a few. Oh, there's one more in the ground. Oh, yeah. See, the size is pretty small. As I said, they require a lot of water. But this is the perfect color. So tasty. Sweet and tangy. I love these. Okay, let's go to our hyacinth beans. So it's end of the summer and still you see so many beans growing. So easy to pick them up. And the best part about purple hyacinth beans is that they look so good. The flowers and the beans, the color is so good that it can be even used as an ornamental plant. Okay, so here, I have so many beans. There may be few more here and there, but I think this is enough, and we can move on to our next set of beans, and that is these long beans. This is not a vine, so it is very interesting the way it grows. So it is like a regular plant, and then it develops these shoots, and on top you will get flowers like this, and then the beans will come out of it. So I've been picking them up. So for example, look at this. So this was a shoot that developed flowers, and now it is developing beans. So now this bean, this is like too big. I should have picked it a little earlier, maybe 2-3 days before this. And if you look at this is too young, too thin. But this one, this is perfect. This is neither too big nor too small. Here's another one, which is again too big. And then here I have few more. And leave these things, the shoots on. Don't pick anything else from there because more beans will develop. And they grow so fast, like within one day, you will notice that suddenly the bean has grown really big. Now we have our long beans and our red beans. And let's go to our amaranth. So this is my second crop of amaranth. The first crop finished, and this one is again. Look at this. It's like really, really thick. And amaranth is really nutritious if you can incorporate it in your meals. So leave, a few inches towards the bottom and they'll regrow. So earlier in the beginning of the summer, I had planted, black amaranth seeds from which I got those red and green leaves. And then I planted these white amaranth seeds from which I got these green leaves. Oh, look at this. So much greens. Now let's go and pick our summer squash. We don't have much, it's almost towards the end of the season. But we'll just pick whatever we have. So we have 3 here, but one is kind of ready. So I'm going to just pick that one. Oh, and let's pick some okras too. I forgot about them. It's end of the season, but we still have some okras. So look at these okras. So this one is definitely overripe. I think rest, all of them are looking good. So we'll make something out of these okras. They're not that many. Normally I harvest, 2-3 days and then cook them. But we'll just try to make something out of these. So I got some figs also. Now for figs, I want to tell you something. So if the fig is not really ripe, I mean, it looks ripe, it is black or reddish, but when you pick it, it has this sap coming out, then it wasn't really ready to be picked up. If you look at this one, when I picked it up, there was no sap coming out. So this is like really, really ready. It is hard to tell from the bottom when I'm picking up. But another thing is that when it is really ready to be picked up, it comes out very easily. You don't have to even twist it. You touch it and it falls in your fingers. So like this one, no sap. So this is ready. Here, this one, it is ready. So here is all our harvest. It is beginning of fall, so these are summer vegetables towards the end. Amaranth is really growing strong even now. Summer squash is towards the end. We just got one small one. Lot of figs, some okra, long beans, and these purple hyacinth beans, and our ground cherries, and these serrano peppers. So watch out for the next video where I will cook all of these separately and show you how you can use them. So I hope you found this video interesting. I thought I'll give you a mini tour and also harvest whatever is left over from the summer vegetables. If you have any questions, leave a comment and I'll try to answer as soon as possible. If you like this video, press the like button, subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to share it with your friends and family. And I'll see you next time. Happy gardening. Bye.